What's going on, everybody? I'm Captain RoBear, and this is Ravenloft Renegades. Finally, Arc 2, Episode 8 is fucking here.
We're back.
Oh,
Finally.
yeah.
Been a while.
Almost thought it wasn't gonna happen. Got close.
Hey, but we're here. That's all that matters.
I can breathe. I'm no longer verklempt.
DnD.
Dude, it's all fun and games until you can feel that rumble in your lungs, and then you solely focus on the sound going in and out of your lungs, and you just want it to leave. And you're like,
So this episode will be nothing but
Vanquish.
zombies and Marlon Brando voice.
oh god. The worst part is laughing contributes to the cough. I hate it.
What's been your favorite homeopathic remedy people have tried to tell you that you need to do to fix your voice?
Oh my god, everybody tells me to drink tea. I drink tea every fucking day. But everybody does. Everybody says tea. It's almost like it's the nice greeting. Like have a nice warm beverage. It's more like what's the weirdest? What would be the weirdest thing? I always like when old people are like, yeah, get a shot of brandy.
Yeah, you haven't had any like put mayonnaise on your tonsils or anything weird like that?
No, I mean, pandemic life, most of the fucking weirdos are like not in my vicinity anymore. If I still worked at the bar, I would have
I'm forgetting that part. That's right. Yeah, you don't have that crowd to give you medical advice.
Yeah, they would say some truly stupid shit. Like there would be like some sort of oil or some crap like that.
Some motor oil.
Yeah.
My Meemaw's grandma used to do this. You just do that.
Yeah.
My grandma used to make us get over a pot of boiling water with Vicks in it and hold a towel over our head.
Do you
take it all in?
Vicks gives me a fucking panic attack. I cannot fucking do it. Vicks makes me feel like I can't breathe. It feels like I'm being suffocated. I've had that since I was a child.
Yeah.
Like how it says on the thing, do not put directly in the nostrils. I remember my mom used to be like, bam, all the way up in there. You're gonna get all this.
Slather your chest. Like, no, get this shit off me.
All up on it.
I did the very first night I did like a vaporizer with a cough suppressant, and I was like, I'm going to die in this room tonight. Like I can't do it. Makes me, but I have a couple weird tics like that. Chewing gum also, from when I would chew gum and I would to take tests, and it would make me anxious. And to this day I'm like, nope, I just gotta throw that gum away, dude.
Anytime I smell Vicks now, it just takes me immediately back to a rave. So that's my problem with Vicks. Like, no, don't do that no more.
Is that baby oil? What? Never mind.
Baby oil. That fresh baby oil.
Jib got modded.
Dude, super mod, you never know what the hell that thing's gonna yank out, man.
That's an interesting one.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Yes.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. It's officially, no matter what time I organize D&D, it's officially that time of the year where it will be dark.
Oh, yeah.
100%. It's starting at like 4 o'clock now.
Tomorrow's Monday. Shit.
And according to everyone in my family, it's Christmas for the next 2 months.
Oh, God.
And I can't stand it.
They summoned Mariah Carey. It's over.
I'm like, I want my Thanksgiving. Give me mine.
I mean, it's not like Thanksgiving's really anything to celebrate either. It's a food holiday. Like, I don't understand why we can't, like, it's a three-peat holiday for me. It just starts the fun. Like, I don't care about it being separated. You could make fucking red, white, and blue pumpkins, and I wouldn't give a fucking shit. It could literally, I can go from make it a 4-part holiday. I blow shit up to drinking beer with pumpkins, to drinking beer with turkeys, to drinking beer with stockings till the end of the year. And then it's like, ugh. The only thing that truly sucks is like January, February. Everyone hates their lives. There ain't nothing good going on. And before you know it, you got to plan some expensive dinner that nobody wants to go to.
I believe some pretty prestigious presidents had their birthdays in one of those 2 months you just mentioned.
I'm just picturing some like, Yankee Doodle fucking, Thanksgiving pineapple, yeah, all the fucking flavors all at once, and it sounds horrible.
That's every American holiday because it's bullshit.
This meal tastes like Walmart.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So I'll leave everybody before we hop into this
spice
session with my one food improvement I did. We celebrate my mom through the cookbook that we made, a big lifetime compendium of all the recipes. And I was doing her famous Parmesan tenders tonight. Oh. And my mom would forego any kind of egg batter and just go straight to a mayonnaise dip. And she would do this. She would do the mayonnaise dip because a lot of times she would do big bags of frozen tenders. And that would make sense because you can store a little bit more fat that way and then roll them into the breadcrumbs. Well, since I always use fresh tenders from working at the restaurant, I'm like, I don't really need the fat cap. No. So what I did is I found an even more fun-friendly fat, and I infused minced garlic into my extra virgin olive oil and did that as a dip before the Parmesan breadcrumbs.
Bind it okay?
Oh, dude. There was no, you just want to eat that, like the extra that would like fall off to go to the side. That was just perfect stuffing because it was just garlic, Parmesan, little cheesy crust. You're like, yes, give me that. Oh,
smart move.
Oh, my breath is rocking, but it's great. 100%.
We're on stream.
It
don't matter. It's the one thing that doesn't matter.
No smell-o-vision here.
No, I got Parmesan tendies all week, baby. Love it.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna bring them, I was supposed to bring them over to the nephews, but they were doing yard work. Nobody returned my phone call, so I was like, more tendies for me. Wrap those suckers up. But picking up where we left off many, many weeks ago.
Oh.
As you guys have been exploring Strahd's castle, Sandstrahd. You guys have encountered some interesting characters on getting yourself to this point. Fiending off spirits that seemingly are looking to try to resurrect Strahd himself. Running into an old adventuring party that had been long split up. And I've already forgotten the douchebag's name.
Amric.
Yeah, Amric.
Who almost made his way out, escaping your grasp. But you were able to use him for information, poking and prodding and finding your way back to the rest of his adventuring party. Now almost frozen in time, completely warped by the castle and turned undead. A petrified Van Richten in the middle. You guys were able to dispense of these undead. And in that moment, Alistair, the master huntsman who had been turned, taking Amric's life, as well as y'all taking Amric's, or Alistair's as well. We pick back up at the end of a ridiculous fight. No more zombies and an unpetrified Van Richten in the middle of the room.
Well, that seemed to have at least stopped the zombies from coming back.
Yes, it did.
Cord, get your big ass off me.
Everything hurts.
Tell me about it.
Roland, I'm glad that you don't turn into a werewolf on full moons, because that's a big ass moon that fell on you.
Give a second, it'll small, big solar right now. Oh.
Amric did what he was supposed to. Ow. I'm not used to being in the middle of the fight. I know I scared you guys. It was the only thing I could think of to motivate them. I know any of y'all could fight better hand-to-hand than I can, but I figured if the weakest of all of us can get in the middle of it, maybe it would have motivated them. And as I was laying there passing out, I wasn't afraid because I knew we had each and every one of y'all to look out for the rest of us. I'm proud to call you guys my friends. That's something that all my intelligence can never help me with, is understanding how love works. And by my heart, I love you all. You're my brothers.
None of that looked very weak to me when you stood up to that son of a bitch. You did what you had to do. For yourself and the rest of us. We got damn lucky getting out of this room. That individual slumped over there has got a few answers for us.
And Van Richten is currently unconscious, by the way. He is unpetrified, but just slumped down, has been in the stasis so long that they are stable but unconscious.
Well, let's go see what's happening in the middle of the room then.
We can either wake him up, or we can look around first. There's no telling how long he's been petrified. Just stay prepared, y'all. He might see us as enemies if he doesn't know what happened.
I actually want to go to the nearest one of these zombies, doesn't matter which one, that was closest to me, and grab one of the amulets off of them. Looks like we all have one of these now.
You guys will be able to spend the time to make sure and snag those amulets.
Good reminder.
Oh yeah.
See, you paid attention, old man. These things help to move around the mist. Now they're gonna help us, as Malachi puts his around his neck.
You'll see Bauerdor actually grab one off the ground, and he, rather than putting it around his head, he actually just presses it to his chest, and it kind of absorbs into him as Idum actually now has it around his head, but it passes through Bauerdor's body to be adorned onto Idum.
That's some
I would
crank
never
shit.
get used to that.
Not after I heard Idum's first laugh when he's in there. Hell no. It's creepy as shit. The fight's like,
It's a little bit much with just both of us in here, but, you know, we make do with the room we have.
I don't have the vocal range for this.
No, not right now.
I have most of the knowledge of the cosmic universe, and I still don't know what the hell to make of you of yet, Balwador and Idum. You're just a friend.
Long story, but there's many little twists and tales to it.
I'm pretty sure there's going to be a night with Ale that we're going to hear that story, but right now, we got work to do.
Tell you what's gonna happen right now is I'm gonna go take a fucking nap and leave you bitches to deal with this shit.
As I begin to succumb down from Balwador's form, and those horns just kind of fall off to the ground, and Idum reappears. Jeez, that was a doozy there.
Roland is actually
cool
going
new
to
jewelry.
drop werewolf form and plop his ass down on what's left of this pew. Oof. Cord, you alright over there? It was a close call earlier. He almost.
I don't think it's the first time you've saved me today. Oh, you had my back earlier, and now you had my butt.
What can I say? I like dump trucks.
As Cord will shrink back down to his normal size, he'll start poking around at what remains of the pile of Alistair when he fell, to see if there's anything else other than the amulet.
Malachi looks up over his shoulder. You coming, Leon? As he looks up at him, still up there.
He was gliding down
top.
at the same time, I believe. Weren't you at the very end? It was like,
Yeah, I struck down at the guy. Well,
Yeah.
First I tried to jump in front of a crossbow bolt, and then I tried to do attack. So I'm probably down on the ground somewhere already. Sorry, I was having a little choking fit there for a second. I think you gave me what you got. I see everyone else is coming down out of their heightened forms, and here I am just stuck, being ugly and angry. Must be nice.
Some of us don't get that choice, big guy.
You want Balrador? I'd give
I'm not
him a
sure.
heartbeat.
I'm not sure which one of you guys I like more.
Me neither.
He's got a point.
I don't think there's any separating him and me, though. Not anytime soon.
Well,
Most
as
of the
long as
time.
when things get hairy, he comes back around. I don't mind it.
Most of the time, it's what it's on the inside. Except in that case, I'm just not sure.
Inside's never pretty.
Orvo. You okay?
Good. Did you guys see that? I really took that guy out. That was some teamwork there. But I must say,
It was a hell of a shot.
I definitely am. I even impress myself sometimes.
You should. You had some balls to call that one. Won't lie. I'm glad it
You did a
ended our
great
way.
job.
Quick thinking, quick finger.
Maybe even Leon will be not as hard on you anymore, seeing as how you whooped that guy's ass for us. Huh, Leon?
He's getting easier to deal with. That's for sure. I guess I could keep him around a little longer. You're not bad for a bloodsucker.
Gee, thanks. Now what do we gonna do with this guy?
I gotta wait for him to wake up first. Probably been through quite a bit.
We got him passed out. We got a passed out were-vampire in the carriage.
Right, yeah.
We're sitting in Strahd's castle, but if he ain't coming after all that noise, I don't know. I don't know where he's
gone.
at. Sorry, Leon.
I'm pretty confident he's gone at this point. Which also means exactly like what Edim said, Leon. You need to rest. I'm not talking physically, mentally. For your family. You need to rest.
I don't know, it's hard to believe that he's not here. That he's not still somewhere, but hopefully this fella here might have some goddamn answers for me. They said they defeated him, but I don't know if anyone can ever really defeat him.
Alistair talked a lot of shit. But most of it seemed true. sounded like they had accomplished their task. But somewhere, they finally got to the old son of a bitch. And I agree, if he was here, I don't think he would have let us get away with what we got away with.
Absolutely not. Not in his domain.
At least not for a while. Maybe he's not dead, but he sure as hell ain't here. And as far as Van Richten goes, we know it's going to be an odd wake-up call for him. He's going to have to get used to exactly who we are and how we operate.
He spent an entire life killing people like us.
Damn right he did.
He's probably going to be aggressive when he wakes up.
Oh.
But once he realizes how many there is of us, I think he'll think twice about it.
He's going to learn something, all right. He's got to figure out how to safely get some damn rest.
Feel that. I feel like I need to sleep for a week right now.
I concur. We do need a respite.
Who here is feeling overly exhausted at the moment?
I don't even feel like I have a single point of exhaustion on me. I feel pretty damn good, actually.
And you spry for a change.
I think that's
Easy
the
to
most I've
say
heard
for
it.
someone.
Go ahead.
Easy to say whenever you live inside the belly of a demon.
Yeah, well, we share some of the load.
I think that's the most I've heard you talk, Adam.
Yeah, this group is kind of growing on me.
I don't really know what to do without the thought of doing, finding Strahd, or not having that chip on my shoulder. I'm not really sure how to process things now if he's really gone.
Yeah, I wouldn't process them at all because we don't have. There's no sense in worrying about stuff we don't know, I guess is what I'm trying to say. We need to take this one step at a time.
Time. I feel like a man out of time. My family's gone. On what purpose do I even serve anymore?
You act like Strahd's the only asshole.
Oh,
Being alone ain't all that bad, Leon. Done it long enough. You get used to it.
It's that pause where you look over at Roland, and yeah, like that's the equivalent of the guy at deer camp that smells like brown swagger. It's like, oh, it's all right. It's like it's Uncle Si from Duck Dynasty. It's 100%.
Right.
get used to it.
Alone is great, man. Nobody telling you what to do. Wake up whenever you want.
Piss and shit wherever you want.
There's a lot of truth to that.
Optional.
There's a lot of truth to that.
Bath once a week, you're good.
Scaly. Wow, he's a walking Humera ad.
As long as you
You're
bathe
right.
in your human form and not your werewolf form, I'm not complaining.
I am rather tired after that, though. I think I went above and beyond my limit. My muscles feel like they're on fire.
Who here
bad
was
about
investigating Alistair?
Cord was.
Go ahead and roll investigation check.
About right.
A non-nat one.
There's not much left of his physical body being
Quick reminder.
exploded in radiance.
Dice log for the overlay. just dawned on me with the first roll.
Sorry about that moonbeam cord. Had to burn them up.
That is a very good point, though, Cord. Monster hunters in Strahd's castle. Do you think that they actually would have sacked the place? I wonder if there's anything around here.
I had a feeling there was some magical properties to the blade that he had, but it was probably not worth pushing past what evil may have incorporated it and why they used it. But it is long gone inside that moonbeam.
We just got a whole bunch of pebbles and ash from him. Roland, your moonbeam there, that thing can do some damage.
Well, the light will shine when we need it.
Just keep it away from Corvo, I think.
Don't trip and fall on your own either. See what you can do with that thing. It's pretty damn wild. We gotta remember that next time we run into some more werefolk, shall we?
Cord, you've inspired me. I just realized that we're in a cathedral. There's no telling what kind of practices they could have done in here. Being the person that I am, knowledge is power. And Malachi is going to walk over to the altar and look around to see if he can find anything of interest within the altar itself.
The nat 20 there.
A 26 for investigation.
What's the D4?
That is his tireless precision. Tireless precision is...
Got it.
Proficient, and his proficiency is in investigation.
You see the Satanism for Dummies, yellow binder. You can't pass up.
I'm actually going to add this to my collection.
No, the altar's pretty barren. Everything in this room looks like it's been untouched for quite a while. There are some old parchments that are up there, but they're unlegible. Not thick binding or anything, more like a handful of loose leaves. Currently unintelligible to be able to ascertain any information off of them. And the altar itself is very, very simple stone carving. Cobwebs are thick back here. You can literally see the oily stain from Alistair's body laying back behind this for so long. I was gonna take some kitty litter.
Well, gentlemen, I think it's safe to say that if there was anything here, it's long gone or of no use anymore. As he drops the parchments, he does pocket the Satanism for Dummies, though, because knowledge.
Hashtag not really any Satanism for Dummies, but
Well, I know we all need a rest, and we're not going to get much out of an unconscious fellow, so should we barricade the door? Rest?
Do you want to spend a spoopy night inside the Strahd Cathedral? Sign me the fuck up.
We're too tired to try to push out of here. We still have to figure out how these amulets work, if they could be just automatic separation of the mist. We need our respite before we do anything.
There's quite a bit of pews around. I'm sure could put a few in front of the door.
Corvo and Leon can be spooning together if they want, as Malachi tells his first ever joke.
I see what you did there.
Guess I'm the little spoon.
Careful, Leon. He might bite.
No, you are definitely the little spoon.
Did he just give you a nickname? Are we just gonna all start calling you Little Spoon now? I love this.
No.
With them
not.
fangs, he'd be more like a spork.
Little
brave
sport.
Brave little spork.
Oh,
I guess so.
Dick, it's been a while since I've laughed.
I agree. I say we close these doors. Got a hammer. Some nails. Nail it shut. Use some of those. Use some of those pews and see if we can get as safe as we can in here.
I don't think we need to nail it shut per se. Just stack a bunch of pews up in front of it.
I don't even know if there's anything else in this castle, boys.
Don't want to find out either.
You know,
It'd be like sleeping in the wilds.
all the doors were open all the way out to Lou's carriage last time we were out in the main hall.
Does Strahd have a treasure room or something? Maybe there's other things to be found here.
Well, there's a whole castle to search. There was a stairwell that we never went up that was covered in mist. We just need to rest first. We have to talk to Van Richten. We have to figure out how these amulets work. We have a lot to do, gentlemen. But if we do it right now, we're risking everything.
I agree on the rest. I'm just not sure this room is the best place. I don't know about you, but I've fell into unconsciousness here a couple times now. Something pulls at you when you do. It's not right. I don't know about sleeping is a good idea here. Being unconscious.
Being honest, I don't think sleeping out front's really a good idea either. Whether we're out,
falling off the rocks.
whether we're parked out front or whether we're parked in here, it ain't quite ideal, is it?
Looks like Leon's little bat friend's enjoying his little rest already.
Just hanging by the ear upside down.
Leon's too tired to even stop him or do anything. He just lets it happen at that point.
He's got a 1/4 pound of earwax in his belly. Feel like you can really hear out of that sucker though.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
the cleanest it's ever been.
Cleanest it's ever been.
Advantage on perception checks, audio based.
I just hope that earwax isn't loaded with cholesterol. You'll be flying around and have yourself a little bat heart attack.
The good cholesterol.
It's non-saturated fats.
Yeah, the healthy fats.
Oil of Olestra.
We should definitely rest before we move on. Who knows what else lurks further into the castle.
Well, gentlemen, I don't see anything of interest. If you want to look around, have all the fun you can have. I actually got touched today. I don't like people touching me. I'm gonna go out. And Malachi lays down on a bench.
First things first, everybody. Who here's feeling overly exhausted again? Anyone?
Oh, that'll be me.
If I get a rest, I'll be fine.
I don't think one rest is gonna do me.
Was it 2 points of exhaustion for unconscious? Or 1?
It's a point
How many
each
times
time.
you go down?
I went down 1 time.
Also, Roland, do you have greater restoration or lesser restoration?
Yes, I do have lesser.
Lesser?
At 2nd level. Yep.
Okay, cool. I'll lean on you there because I'm going to need one of my thirds. I'll have 1 2nd level spell left.
Right, I have 2 2nd level spell slots.
Perfect.
Come on down. Me and Roland will take care of both of you the best that we can.
Mending you guys up, each casting restoration once from ourselves. That'll pull off a point from you, Leon, and pull off a point from you, Cord.
And then I'll use the other slot on myself, I guess. So I'm down to... Should be down to 1 exhaustion, right? Or is it 0? If you go down, is it 1?
It's 1. It's 1 if you go
Okay,
down.
so... Okay, then I'm at 0.
I think I got an idea.
Old Lou's going to make his paces around this room.
It doesn't really matter how long. Strahd, stench, and corruption's been here. At one point in time, there were men and women who made this sanctuary. And it meant something to them. That kind of energy, while buried 6 feet under it may be, it's still here.
You can see old Lou making his way, tracing, leaving a small trail of fine white powder. It's almost looks like it's crystallized seashell. Very chalk-like color as he makes a trace around the altar and the pews.
We'll say a prayer to them. The folks that went into the heart of the darkness long before we did. To the adventuring parties that never made it out of here. The ones that were left behind. And for the ones like ourselves that hope to walk out that front door after we get ourselves some respite. I'll make a prayer to that, spirits. For those of y'all that are out there that have our backs, let us get some sleep here tonight. So that we make sure that more of you are free tomorrow. Not bound by any magic item, location, domain, or deity. You're once again free to make your own choice.
And with that, I will get done casting ceremony. With the ceremony that I have laid down, I'm going to go ahead and physically cast my tiny hut spell inside the area of which I have consecrated. Now, this ceremony doesn't guarantee us of anything. But in particular, that dedication inside this ring, we all have an extra D4 to any saving throw that we might have to make while we're inside of it. Every single person will be affected. Also, inside this ring, no one can become undead
Oh,
That's a good thing.
for 7 days.
Oh wow.
While Malachi's laying there, he looks over at Corvo. Huh. I wonder how that works for you.
Guess we're about to find out.
Like I
Well,
said, it's someone who doesn't want to. Not someone who is.
Touche.
while this was going on, Leon had taken some pieces of wood from some of the broken pews here, and he had fashioned 2 small crosses, one half the size of the other one, and he's gonna take out a small trinket he had. It's a small ring. Gonna put it on top of the cross, the bigger cross. He's gonna walk over to Lou. Maybe those prayers are some of the things I need to hear. And he's gonna hand him the 2 crosses. If you could bless these 2, I think I need to leave them here. And on each cross you'll see on the front of it, there's just the letter K carved into it from his fingernail.
Yeah, we can certainly do that.
This time he takes out a small bundle of sage, strikes that match, lays the crosses down, takes out a small vial of ointment, gives a slight rub to the top.
Spirits, we ask you to watch over these 2 symbols for our friend as well. May they be lightness in the dark that he and the rest of us need in the times to come.
He passes them back towards you.
Leon will take them, and you see his eyes are a little watery, and you see a tear kind of roll down his stone rough exterior of his face. And he's just gonna go put them up front by the altar, down in front of it.
Those items are both considered holy now. FYI.
And he's just gonna sit down next to him. Well, I'm just gonna be here for a little bit. If you guys don't mind it, you're just gonna see Leon kind of fixated on him. And he's just gonna go into that stone form that he does when he rests. As he's got one hand holding the 2 crosses. And he'll just be a statue for now.
That's badass. I'm gonna cast my Liamin's tiny hut, but in this case, it's gonna be this ethereal green bonfire. There's going to be chairs and cots completely aligned around this. You're still going to be able to see completely through this small dome, of which you can see are spirits that seem to swirl around this consecrated campsite that we have in the middle of this room. Fire providing the perfect warmth inside of a very cold and dingy area. You can see in particular warrior spirits guarding the outside, weapons, armaments, folks that have died in battle, coming to lose aid in this time. Any comforts like a warm meal, blankets, anything that would help make you comfortable are available in this campsite.
Idam's gonna walk over actually to Leon, who's now in gargoyle form. He's just gonna sit down next to him, knowing that he's not here, not communicating. Nice job there, big guy. I know you lost a lot. I know you lost everything. Hopefully this can be a little bit of closure for you. Stay strong. He just pats him on the back, just sits right next to him, just kind of like nothing really going on, just boop.
And if you look closely at Leon's stone face where he was crying, his tears have actually stopped where they were as he turned to stone, and they glisten almost like a diamond. Each one is like almost like a little geode gemstone stuck to his face.
So many jewelry you got there. We'll see if it's still on come the morning. I might have to take one for myself.
Cord will walk over to the fire and take a sniff at some of the cooking that's happening over there. Grab a ladle of what looks like stew. Pour
You
in
smell what the Lou is cooking.
Oh yeah. I smell the potatoes and sausage, Lou. That's what you're talking about. I'm not smelling the sulfur from the eggs, though.
In particular, it's a jalapeno cheddar sausage link. About 18 of them. Caramelized onions.
Just you see Cord just like pile up 3 of them into a bowl and 1 into another one. He'll walk over. He'll hand the bowl to Idam with the 1 in it. Eat up. Before you get big again, you gotta get that strength back.
Oh, I'm plenty fucking hungry. He just starts.
He looks over at his bowl and he moves 1 and just drops it in Idam's bowl. Okay. He'll put his hand on the back of Leon. You'll see him just slightly on his center of his back, slightly in the dust that's kind of on Leon's back from all the fighting. He'll trace the stone rune over it for our ancestors, be it our family or anyone else. We're here. They'll always be watching over us. You continue to watch over them. And then he'll just rest his hand next to it and go back to the fire and sit where he can keep an eye on Leon and just start eating his food as he kind of like leans against the bench on the floor.
Anyone else want to do anything before sleep takes hold for the evening?
Roland one's gonna grab like 3 of the thickest blankets you got and just wrap himself up in all 3 of them.
Rolling burrito.
He's just gonna tuck himself into a corner and snooze.
Having heard Cord talk about how good the soup is, all you see is a mage hand go over and start fixing a bowl as it floats back to Malachi while he's still laying down.
Seriously, how clutch would Mage Hand be all the time?
I'd be so fat. I
Oh,
would be
it'd be
so fucking fat.
So
So good.
Oh, every light switch, every lean. Plug the phone cord in.
Not only would getting a beer from the fridge be easier, you wouldn't even have to waste the calories on the way there.
So clutch.
I'm just glad we don't have it.
Bring me individual pizza rolls at the perfect amount of space time.
You could still play your game on your PC while eating.
I hadn't even thought about this tomfoolery.
Just reminds me of the fucking WoW episode of South Park.
Mom!
See, I'm married. I basically have that mage hand, but every now and then it just smacks me. Especially when I make those
I was
jokes.
gonna say, that earned a double mage hand smack.
My mage hand's currently sleeping, so I'm all right.
I cast make sandwich on myself.
It's got like you got to roll for it though. When you try to cast make sandwich, there's a high likelihood it does not work. It blows up in your face.
High DC.
High DC.
I've always been the same. You know, like, if I'm going in for a sandwich anyway, I'm eating at least 4 pieces of the meat before they even get on my bread. Like,
This is why Cole cuts it out last. This is why my wife's like, why do you need 2.5 pounds of ham? I'm like, because I know.
because I know.
You need at least 4 slices on a sandwich. You know, you at least eat another 2 or 3 while you're doing it. I mean, it's
Don't even get me started on the night cheese.
The night cheese. Night cheese and pickles.
Anyone want to do any investigating inside the room that has not gotten a chance to do so yet? Anyone have items that they need to clear off at the moment?
yes.
A lot.
No one has yet done items, so we have the entire campaign of items so far.
Noted.
Hope you all are enjoying all this delicious food. Remember back when I used to eat it as Corbin just like goes and sits down on the bench
That's a
with no food.
As the mage hand's feeding Malachi, there's some bodies over there.
that's a damn good point there, Corvo.
And I manifest up some a couple of rare possum steaks for you.
Just grabs it, just sinks those fangs into the meat as he slowly tears it apart.
Slurping on a possum ribeye.
Within like 30 seconds, it's gone. He hasn't eaten since we started this campaign. So.
He likes his steaks rare. Who would have thought?
I know it ain't much, but
I would definitely have thought that.
Yeah.
they're a delicacy back home. Let's get some rest. Then we'll check on our new friend inside here. Hopefully our old friend is sleeping comfortably, still back at the carriage. I just got a feeling the minute we walk out these doors, we're not ever going to be able to go back in.
I think that's a fair assumption.
I'll do some scrying and check on them, but They might be asleep for a couple of days. Can take it out of them.
Actually, point of order. Are they alive? Did they?
Which friend are you talking about?
Did they die? Did the werebat? Did the?
Yeah.
No, you said they.
She
Like,
lost
lost
all her humanity.
Yeah,
She was alive, but yeah.
had like
The
a blank
dude
stare.
died. Yeah.
Her
Yeah,
mind
she
is
was.
broken.
Yeah, she'd gone crazy.
Yep. But she is alive. Or she was like rocking back and forth. when
Yeah, we
left her
gotta.
in the carriage.
Yeah, we gotta. That ain't great. That's
We're
not
just gonna
great.
go back and find the wagon full of feces, and she's
That's
gonna
not great. That's not the
pooped
best.
in my sock drawer. Great.
I think I'm gonna.
I think somebody knocked her out. I mean,
Worst
she's
case.
still in there, but I do think actually somebody did knock her back out, either with a spell or a hit to the back of the head, because she was going like feral.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna.
Worst case, if we can't get her back, food for Corvo.
Mm.
One can hope.
There was one bite left in Cord's soup, and he just looks at it and he's just like, "You really had to go there before I could finish."
I mean,
Eat or be eaten, they say.
he's a vampire. It's not like each of us are considered normal anyway.
We're all
Spirits,
monsters.
you do us a favor. Check on that individual we left in the carriage. We'd be in your debt.
I'm gonna ask the spirits to go check in on this for us, but
As they catch her jumping off the rocks.
Cart's gone.
The carriage is gone. She took it for a joyride, somehow.
It's up on blocks with no wheels.
The catalytic converter's missing.
Oh no.
all right, that's good. That's good appeal. That's good appeal. A couple of the spirits looming over the top of us clear and dart out towards the front door.
I ain't saying we need to try to wake her up, but probably a long, steady sleep in a safe spot wouldn't hurt. That's what we're going for.
She was definitely losing her mind last we saw her, so
If you lived
maybe a
your
little
life as a
restful.
bat for that long, you probably would too.
Yep.
No offense, Corvo. You got a little bit more control over that.
Spirits come back by, swirling up and over.
Good, good. She's stable. Anyone else?
Amric's body vanished in the moonbeam light, correct?
Oh yeah, his got evaporated.
Yeah.
Because he turned and then went.
Yeah.
Gone. First hour in the night goes by uneventful. Second hour. Creaks and groans. And all the wonderful pieces of an old Victorian house as it speaks to you throughout the night of some place that you have never stayed. Third hour. Same creaks and groans. Seems like they get louder as the rain picks up on the outside. You can hear more of the thunder and the lightning. Fourth hour. It starts to get hard to sleep. You can turn your ambient on if you so choose. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Let's go.
With that 1d4 we get, right?
Yes, you do get a 1d4. Numbers coming flying in.
Nice. Yeah.
Is everyone set with their number?
I'm gonna roll my d8 of inspo because I need a little bit more probably. All right, that's all I got.
Yeah, I have a D6 I'm gonna use too.
Who has a DC 11 or lower?
That'd be me.
It's rough, man. This is the only people we need to have.
The literal
I could
two
not make
fucking people we need to get a full night's rest.
I'm sitting. I am sleeping next to Leon. If that gives him advantage by any chance, I'm trying to cuddle him.
Okay. Like,
what
that
do
might
you
help.
do to bring him sweet respite?
What about his really clean ears?
Yeah.
He's spooning.
He's just been polishing my tail the whole time.
Hell no. Whoa.
If anything, the clean ear, he can hear more sounds, so you get less sleep.
Yeah.
The nightmares that invade your sleep. While unable to do physical or even mental harm to you, it's like putting a mouse on a treadmill. Your mind wanders to parts of the castle, running away, fighting spirits, armored golems, even a rogue vampire or two. It feels like you spend an eternity in your sleep, battling off foes that are not there. Your point of exhaustion will remain through your long rest.
Better than getting another point. Could have been worse.
Oh, yeah. That's fitting for Leon in his current situation and where he is.
Yours do not, because of the holy symbols that you have inside your hands.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
RP pays off.
There are bits and pieces, but you were able to fend off those nightmares. Individually, in that dream, you end up staking the two vampires that you see within your dream with those pieces of wood. Drake, you weren't holding on to anything in particular, didn't grab anything.
Full belly, food.
Yours, it's actually not Strahd's castle that gets you. It's some poor spirit beans.
Poor spirit beans.
I shouldn't have had that jalapenos before bed.
Go ahead and click the long rest on your character sheet. Gord, you have 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Slowly waking up from the next day. Unable to tell what day it is here. Same rain and gloom that it's always been. I notice a very rough cord.
I gotta go find a bucket.
Don't worry, big guy.
As I pass him the spiritual Imodium in an old newspaper I found. De facto casting lesser bowel restoration.
Only they had an IRL version of that, please.
I'll go ahead and mark that second level spell slot off. Hey, at least you guys are you're giving a workout for my second levels.
Why does he get the radiant material?
He'll be back with it. There's a hell of an article in there about growing tomatoes in Barovia.
That's right. I still found this book behind the altar.
Is that a Reader's Digest? No, that book's too big.
I don't know what it is yet, but knowledge is power.
Knowledge is indeed power.
After a couple moments, you see Cord kind of come back from around like this little corner here. Lude, do you have more of this Beetles of Bailey and Wizard of Id? I love these guys. These are great.
Glad you like them. Wish I had some more of those around. I used to have a whole book of a guy named Hobbs. A little thing called The Far Side. I miss him.
I don't know what side we're on, but we're pretty far from everything being in this castle.
All you had to do was leave it to the far side. It'd make you feel like everything was right. I miss that comic. Gentlemen, get yourself some coffee. We're gonna wake up this mamma jamma here in a second. See what they got to say for themselves.
Leon's gonna get up and walk over to Cord. Put out his hand for a handshake.
Cord reaches right back out. You feeling better, Stony?
Yeah, much. I had the craziest dream last night, and well, it wasn't a great dream at first. And just when I thought I was losing myself to the darkness in that dream, I was being attacked by vampires, and I looked down into my hands, and I had the two crosses I made, and I kept trying to stab these vampires to get them off me, but I couldn't do anything with these crosses. But then all of a sudden I heard your voice, and I saw an image of you tracing runes, like you showed me. And I don't know where it came from, or it's a rune I've never seen you use before, but it just appeared on my hands, and after I thought about it, it made me feel so much more comfort. And after that, those stakes found purchase, and I don't know. I don't know what it means, but somehow you had something to do with it, I think. And after that, I felt like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I don't know what it is about your magic or what you do. You showed me a little bit, but I just want to thank you for whatever you did.
It's all about our ancestors. They look after us. From our actions, they can see if we are following in their footsteps or not. Every time that we think about them, hold them closer, be it long ago ancestors or those more recent, Cord kind of indicates to the crosses you're holding. They're still part of us. They're our family. All I did was do what my family would have done for me when I was little. We all need comfort and time. And I think last night was a night that you needed some time with your ancestors and comfort.
I think you may have pushed me back onto that right path, and maybe that was my ancestors finally seeing me turn back around the right way. But whatever it was, I know it was you somehow, and I very much appreciate it.
Look inside yourself. You'll be surprised at how much of it was probably you too, wanting that path.
Thank you, friend.
Or in that handshake, instead, he just grabs him and pulls him straight in, puts his other arm behind him, and just goes, "We fought together. We're family now, not just friends." I'll just hold you just for a second before letting go.
Yeah, family is, it's been a while, but thank you. Thank you.
Cord will bow his head.
And Leon's gonna go back over to where he had those two little crosses, and he's just gonna pick them up and tuck them into his little satchel thing that the gargoyle carries around, his stone pocket. I don't know. So wherever they go.
His prison wallet.
His prison wallet.
Now, you think this is due time we wake this fool up or what?
Yep.
Sounds better than any.
Let's get some info.
He might be a bit aggressive. Let me move back.
Or you'll see him start rolling the newspaper up. And he leans over him, pokes him with the newspaper. "Hey! You alive?"
No response.
Or he'll look around at the group and just like smack him on his knee with the newspaper.
Yeah, Cord. You'd like to be woke up?
Not really, but kind of woke up a little bit last night, and then this morning, your stuff's kind of helping. I figured this is what helped, right?
I knew you needed a Snickers. Wasn't just the bowels after all. Someone had some bad dreams. We'll be lucky.
Okay.
No dreams right now. Only dreams right now.
So I'm going to walk over Van Richten's body, and I'm going to begin to cast Lesser Restoration.
Spirits. It's time to wake this soul from their slumber. We don't know how long they've been out of it. But judging by their friends, it seems like a hot minute.
Begins focusing and concentrating on this spell. See just how big of a rude awakening it is. Higher the number, easier the awakening.
Oh, God.
And on that natural one, I'm going to let you guys go grab your beers.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
On a higher number? No, there is no higher number.
Well-
God damn it.
Y'all know the story about how vets come home from war and get woke up in the middle of the night? Well,
Man, what a time for Nat 1.
That went
The
poorly.
body just disintegrates into ash. Whoops.
Can I bop him on the nose with the newspaper before he goes?
I swear it wasn't Roland. I'm still snoring in the corner, by the way.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Son of a bitch. Sometimes it be like that.
That's what it be.
Guys tell a story.
No doubt.
Thank you for those parts, guys. You guys really swept in on that, too. I like that. That was
Dude,
good
nice
shit.
job with that scene, man.
Yeah, dude.
Nailed that. That was killer. I don't know if that fully wraps up your story. I mean, obviously it doesn't, but that was definitely a nice little like.
It ain't over.
No, but it was like it was a momentous piece for that emotional turmoil that you had. It's definitely it triggers the time for growth.
Indeed.
I'd be really pissed if I got to Strahd's castle and the fucking vampires weren't there. That I wanted to, whose ass I wanted to kick. I'd be real pissed.
Didn't even know that we were headed here. Then finds out that this is where we're at, and then gets all excited to kill Strahd and
Feels like he's lost his chance. That maybe these sons of bitches got out easy.
Yep. Instead, you get Amric.
Ol' Amric. Almost made it.
You guys are gonna hold the fort down. I'm gonna go grab my beverage.
Yep.
Do it,
I got
man.
it. Yeah, Amric is the shittiest housekeeper.
I think the house was keeping him more than anything.
Well, he wasn't, he kept shitting in a bucket. That's not very polite. You go in someone's house and you just
Right.
poop in their dining room for a month or whatever.
Yeah, like come on.
Although Drake is no better. He just took a shit in the corner as well.
Of the church.
Yeah, of the church, no less.
Of the church.
He's over there pushing, going, "Bless me, Father, for us." And
All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Burb.
well, why don't you just shit in the corner too?
Mm-hmm.
So, this is going to be the rudest awakening ever.
Oh, you got that card before too there, oh, here it goes, 0.
What's that?
Someone rolled me a second wind and they hit a 20 and they picked you up in the secondary.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
It was, Fat Sloth Slim. Thank you for the second wind. And
Leftover chicken strips from KFC.
There you go. Oh, he got the pizza. Did you mage hand those suckers? Anytime I made pizza rolls when I used to make them, you'd need a mage hand just to pick them up because like they're always boiling hot. Couldn't eat them.
Well, right before we started, I put these in the toaster oven, so they've dinged after 20 minutes, and yeah, they are now a perfect eating temperature.
Yeah, see that's the best when you cook them and you're so hungry you want to eat them right away. That's the problem. It's when you cook them and like you have something happening that lets you forget about them for 10 minutes, and then you're like, oh yeah, pizza rolls, and then you go and they're perfect temperature where you don't burn the crap out of your mouth. That's
now when you're hungry, you just pop them in your mouth and you go that.
That's the problem. When you cook them and you're sitting there at the oven and you're just like, all right, come on. It's gonna be a bad day.
Yeah, you put them in your mouth and you're blowing out while they're in your mouth.
Yeah. Which is super effective. Like, do it if you hold something in front of you and you blow on it. Like, yeah, it kind of cools down. But when you have it in your mouth, it cools down a lot faster, which is good because it's also blistering your tongue.
I hate staring at the microwave. It just always cooks slower. Anything cooks slower if you're staring at it. That whole perception of time.
A watched pot never boils. I must be getting old. I'm starting to drop like the old man quotes. I'm gonna re-top off this. Well, actually, I'm gonna pour a different glass.
Well, since I just booped him in the head and on the body, I should be probably next to him, huh?
Yeah. That nat 1, you hit him so hard in the knee. You broke his shit.
Hey, I booped him with the newspaper. It didn't do anything. Whatever Lou did, though, man, it woke the Van Richten out of him.
It was a Strahd newspaper, though.
It's one of them enhanced plus 3 newspapers, huh? In another campaign I play in, we have a nat 20 rule where you can amputate or decapitate people if you roll back-to-back nat 20s. I did it for the first time.
Hell yeah.
Lopped off a dude's leg.
So it's like perpetual Vorpal sword.
Well, to do the beheading, you roll a d100 after you affirm that you're lopping something off, and like I think to do the head you have to get higher than a 90. But yeah, I took one of his legs off. I was like, oh god, that's gonna hinder his combat a little bit.
As a DM, how do you handle that if somebody loses their leg, as your monster loses their leg? Do they have like 0 movement, or?
They have 10, I think. They only have 10.
Yeah, 10 movement.
Speed.
Yeah.
And there's something else.
They're
always
hopping.
prone.
No, you could actually roll. If I rolled a little higher, I would have got both legs, and then they're constantly prone. Like you're just laying there with no legs.
That's right, Chubby. 'Tis but a flesh wound.
Yeah. Come back.
You were the chosen one, Anakin. I have the high ground.
I mean, Davy Jones got around pretty good on that peg leg. I'm just saying. He could also teleport, so.
Aelin wasn't doing too bad for himself either, with a missing arm and a missing head.
His head was only missing for a short bit of time.
It's the way you want to do it, man. You don't really want to have no head for too long.
Alien loses his head, lives. Asher dies, that's it.
Well, he did get annihilated. Like, there's few things that are more permanent, probably, than being beheaded, and that's probably one of the few that...
I think you all need to catch up on Baldur's Gate is what it sounds like.
Well, that's true. There's things that are not permanent.
I know, I just didn't want to say.
Yeah, but how about that time that Valis died? That sure stayed permanent, right, everyone?
Which one?
Which time?
Exactly.
Although the last one was super impressive.
Missing limbs aren't permanent. They can be reattached.
They can rebuild you, make you faster, stronger.
That's what artificers are for. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ruby lost her leg.
Hister lost
Was
the finger.
I think the only one that didn't lose something other than her rocks was Kiki.
Chikios didn't lose any limbs or anything, did he?
I don't remember.
Mikios lost his sanity, that's about it.
Don't we all?
Yeah, I think we all lost our sanity.
That's just called becoming 30.
Accurate.
I'm 2 years away from 40.
Ditto. Oh wait, no, I'm not. Just my mind is, apparently.
Aren't you the oldest one here?
Negative.
No, I think I'm the youngest.
You're the youngest?
Possibly.
I think
Yeah.
I'm the oldest.
I know you're the oldest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the youngest.
That's not all downhill from 30.
What
Yeah,
are
30s are your best.
Yeah, because I'm getting close to 40. I'm having a ball, and I still act like I'm 12.
30, Feisty?
Yep. Right at 30.
Yeah, you got me by a few years.
Yeah, 30s, 30s are great.
34.
You got money and a little bit of brain. Just enough to be just smart enough.
That you slowly finish off.
This is why most managers start becoming managers in around their mid-30s, because they can't remember how to do work anymore.
Sounds about right.
Oh, Papa, don't know any of those here. We don't have any of those in this community.
I've got hair growing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bald bearded men are a dime a dozen.
Look at any streaming platform.
Speaking of beards, I got the No Shave November going on, so you'll see this at least twice this month.
See the beginning, get to see the end of it.
That's the saddest part about that No Shave November is it ends. It ends far too quickly.
I mean, yours ain't gonna get much more full than that, is it?
Probably not. I need
Some
like
of
a
us
good,
call that
good 2 months.
12 p.m.
Yeah. No, I work with a bunch of those guys every day. They're like, you know what a razor is? He's like, yep, just use one. This is what happens.
I
Yeah,
used to get checked in the army all the time. Do you shave today? Yep.
I'm the guy that can shave maybe like the day before he has some shifts, and hopefully you can get all the way through all like 2 or 3 of them, and it still looks like I don't have anything going on.
One trip to the field was all it took for my command team to realize, yeah, you shave every day. You're just a hairy sumbitch.
We like to call it fuzzy.
All right. Picking up where we left off. Olu leaning down, casting the Lesser Restoration to pull him from his stable state. You can see his eyes light up as big as moons, leaned over around as he backpedals a little bit. But Dominos, as he picks up a cane and he casts a spell as quick as he can. And you can see our campfire, our protections extinguish as he casts Dispel Evil and Good.
Oh boy.
Hold on up now.
No, I will not let you finish me off. As he holds his cane, looking back at a very unfamiliar group. What have you done with the rest of them?
Finish you off. You gotta buy us dinner first.
Fuck you. I don't know who you are.
Listen, friend. You just de-thawed from being a meat popsicle in this room. Just take a breath.
Why are you wearing one of our amulets? You killed them all, didn't you?
The zombies that were trying to kill you in the center of the room, they're frozen.
Not gonna lie to you. We did have to end them, but they were already dead.
Van Richten, listen. How would we know your name, for one?
Because you're fucking Tomb Raiders. As he backs himself up against the altar. A shit monstrous lot.
Calm your mind. If we were a monstrous lot, you would have been dead already.
You just want to parade me around for the highest bidder.
If that was the case, you would think that you would perceive monsters of having a higher perception. If that's the case, you were killing cognizant beasts at will. I don't
Beasts
think
that
that's
should die and shouldn't roam this plane. If I knew what you were, I'd make a judgment on it.
Well, that'd be a last mistake, but that's not what we're here for.
Pull your hood
led us
back
to
then.
you. He pulls his hood back, and you see long, black, flowing hair over turquoise skin.
Not a tiefling. I don't know what you are.
I'm a Vidalcan.
Wonderful. What are you two humans doing walking amongst this?
Well, tell you one thing. I've got more of an open mind than you do, apparently.
Ort's looking around. We have two humans?
Yeah, you and me, big guy.
I think he thinks Corvo's one.
Cord and Idam.
Yeah. So, look, nobody's got their weapons drawn. Nobody's going for their pistol on their side. We just got some questions.
You literally walk amongst vampires and you asked me to be calm.
Yeah, that's basically it. We're trying to figure out what happened to Strahd in his castle. You seem to be right at the center of all of that.
He's gonna get his whip out and he's gonna get up on the altar.
Big guy, you're getting a little crazy here. The battle is over. You've beaten Strahd.
I know that I beat Strahd.
Why
I
did
don't
you
need a
end up
bunch
like
of
meat
Tomb Raiders to
popsicle?
tell me.
Why'd
Not
you
like-
end up like that meat popsicle then?
Not like we had any choice coming here. We were forced here.
No likely story.
Fog thing goes around us, makes us appear outside. Vampires attack us. Well, bat thingies, whatever they were. Bunch of gargoyles attack us.
I'll let you and Idam both roll persuasion at disadvantage.
Both roll persuasion at disadvantage?
Yeah, you guys have both
Yeah.
spoken.
Oh, eat that
Damn.
20. Eat it.
Goodbye.
Holy shit, dude. What is that? That's like the 10th 20 in the last 7 days. That is ridiculous.
Dude's got a 20 streak.
I don't know what the hell just that.
Oh,
Double
super
disadvantage because I'm exhausted.
Oh no.
Oh, God, you guys both had 20s that got taken. Well, I might not know what happened in my last moments. It seems that I am alive, and I intend on keeping it that way.
That's fair. Been looking to take your life, not one bit. If anything, we're just trying to clean up some of this mess that's been made since Strahd's been gone. And he's been gone for quite some time, might I add. Which means you've been a meat popsicle for a good bit of time.
He's just gonna stare you down.
There's a whole plane out there. Just a power vacuum. Strahd's been gone, and every demon, his eyes light up at the word of demon. Every demon, every fiend, every evil spirit has been trying to fight over that chair. Here you are, just sitting around with your thumb up your ass. So, what we're looking for is some answers. Looking for a little direction.
Oh, let's go with an
Maybe.
intimidation check.
You said just a regular?
There you go. That's how you do it.
Let's fucking go!
Dude, the 20s keep coming.
Oh,
That Schwith is taken away is given again.
oh my god.
Apparently, he's scarier as a human than he is as a demon.
He's pretty terrifying.
It was the eye flare. That's what did it.
I mean, look at this character. He's got to get a little Javier Bardem in him, you know, just a little bit.
Yeah, he definitely, he's ready to pull that whole front mouthpiece out.
You mean the others are rising up, trying to claim dreads of domain?
That's exactly right. Take a powerful entity like that out, somebody's gonna want to fight for that chair. And it's been a fucking bloodbath out there, I'll tell you that. These monsters standing behind me, well, we've been trying to keep that shit at bay. So yeah, I don't have a problem standing with them. Maybe you could open your mind up, shut your mouth up, and learn a little bit.
No. Everything that we did here. We got so far. But we've been gone for
Face it,
so
Van
long.
Richten. What you fought, what you hated. It's exactly what your crew turned into.
I know what my
Don't worry.
crew turned into. And I don't need you to lecture me on it.
Well, you need something, because all this bent up aggression and hate towards us for just existing isn't going to get you anywhere.
These people ate us for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you're going to have to excuse me for not extending my graces for people that treated my people like cattle.
Understandable. Thank you for at least addressing us as people, which you didn't do when you first thawed out.
You're not your abominations.
Be that as it may, it doesn't make us your enemy. You're not the only one who's lost his people to the vampires. My entire lineage is gone. All due to Strahd. The only reason I look like this is a pact I had to make to protect myself from Strahd. And even after that, I still lost the rest of what I had, so you're not the only one that suffered.
What, did someone's garden wall fall over?
I know that's the look, but I'm a human. I just had to be altered to give me the best chances of survival against Strahd and his minions that were hunting down my family. The magic didn't exactly work as well as I had hoped, but this is what I got out of it.
Roll a persuasion check. Straight up.
Oh, I'm super good at those. Womp womp.
Oh, you are with those kind of rolls.
I mean, I'll take it. It's better than my last wisdom save. Oh, I do have inspo. I know someone just gave me inspo, but I have a D10 that I can throw on there. It's my last one. My other D10 rolled to like 3, so let's see if this one's better. Which side do you use a 10-sided dice? Come on, big money. I'll take it. Cross that off.
I know what it's like to do whatever you can. I've lost everything doing it. And while you may show the scars, I know what it's like to lose your humanity. But it's better than living with his madness. Or did you finish them? Did you kill all of my crew? Just counting medallions on everyone at the moment.
They have all been freed from this plane.
All but one. He died fighting along our side. Amric.
We didn't kill him. No, that's right. Yeah. But he is still dead.
Amric.
He fought bravely.
Eventually.
He may have ran as a coward, but he came to his senses. And he fought as a member of your crew that you would be proud of.
Amric. I'll be honest. I don't remember an Amric.
He's kind of a forgettable dude, not gonna lie. He was a bit of a shithead.
He said he came in here with you and got stuck in the kitchen.
Oh my god. Piggly Wiggly.
That would probably be him.
I never knew his actual name.
Well,
I always called him Little Piggy. He ate all of our rations in the first week.
That
Go on.
sounds like the same guy.
you'd be surprised to hear then. He was one of the ones to finally take down Alistair the Undead. Your mad lieutenant.
Alistair was a good man.
Not from what we got to see of him.
Well, he became one of you. So I'm not surprised. He died for our cause. If it wasn't for him, Strahd would still be alive, and all of you would be dead.
If it wasn't for him, you probably wouldn't have been frozen.
Van Richten, we know the truth. We know your curse. Hell, you should be downright happy. For once, the people around you don't love. And we are monsters. So that hole, you will always be among monsters and see everyone you love die beneath their claws. You just got the best damn outcome you could ever get. My name's Big Lou. And this is my crew.
Edom Vetsk. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Malachi. As you see the magic leave his hands as he was about to summon Ezekiel behind Van Richten, and he stops it.
Just gonna make a wisdom saving throw as you were all introducing yourselves.
I was known as Leon Wolfheim, of the Wolfheim legacy, the lineage here, and I am all that remains in this form now.
So you're telling me that even the monsters are pissed off at Strahd now?
I don't think pissed is a strong enough word. But yeah, you could say that.
Long enough to break your own bonds, to try to hunt him yourselves.
If he was here today, we'd be coming to blows, whatever the outcome.
Van Richten, you all people should know that the mist runs deep. We know you've been there many a times. It's not gotten any easier to cross. But you see, unlike plenty of these good folks that I stand with, they've never known anything but the mist. But I've told them that we don't want to stay on Maggie's farm no more. We're tired of this shit. We got old bones. We deserve to rest someplace undisturbed. That I think we can all agree on.
I'm gonna have Lou roll a perception. Or not perception, but persuasion.
Oh, let's go. That 20 was right there, though.
You said you came here. Not by your own will. How did you get here?
That was a little bit of a wild ride. You got sucked into a dimension where we met the notes.
Lord of the Accursed.
Lord of the Accursed. He was another one of those bastards trying to fight for Strahd's seat. Came to blows with him. He got fed up with us. Zapped us onto the island out front. We've been just making our way through the castle since then.
So you're trying to tell me that this monster mashup you have are trying to hunt dreadlords?
Seems to be the only right thing to do. Because if it's not us doing it, who is?
If it makes you want to feel better, Van Richten, our main goal is just to get out of this accursed land. If you can get rid of us, think of how many other monsters you can kick out of here. We're just trying to live a better life. I think that's something you can get behind. You hate us, you want to help get rid of us, help us now.
Roll persuasion check.
Or a D6 on top of it.
Yeah,
Oh,
boy.
let's go.
That's fine. But he dies. As he points to Corvo.
Now hold up here. That man that you just pointed to was the one that finally put Alistair to rest. You're gonna take that away from him?
I have to trust every word that you have. And let's put it frank, I'm not there yet. But he
fair.
lives off the blood of man. Do you not?
Doesn't need to be the blood of man. Hell, I had some possum steaks yesterday.
Persuasion disadvantage.
All I need is some possum steaks and I'm good to go, man.
Lou holds up the tails. He's telling the truth.
It's disgusting. He's gonna point over to Cord, Idem, and Roland. Let me see your necks then.
See? He's tried to kiss me once, but it wasn't like a vampire kiss. But see, he's got a good head on his shoulders.
Van Richten, I've actually tried to convince Corvo to take the life force of our enemies, and he has refused each and every time. This is a good man. You cannot base your ideals off of hate. You don't even know him. If we have based everything off of hate, there'd be nothing to live for in this world. What would be the point of advancement for learning? We might as well all just hit each other over the head with clubs and grunt and take what we want.
On our way through the lands, we've come across many different situations so far. In one time, Malachi here was captured. It was Corvo that pushed us all to jump through a portal to unknown region to save him. Without thought.
He speaks truth. I was giving what I thought to be my own eulogy and saying that none would be dumb enough to follow me through. And then I see Corvo doing a 3-point superhero landing behind me. And then all my other friends came behind. You call us monsters, we may be monsters. But the bonds, the brotherhood, and the friendship that we have were what you had with your crew. None of us are the same. None of us come from similar backgrounds. We're all different. You said it yourself, we're monsters. Back in the day, our people would have fought each other. Well, not mine. I don't come from a fighting people. We're far more advanced than anyone else here, but I digress. But
this is it. I must have died. This is some sort of cruel joke.
If it is a cruel joke, your hell's not as bad as the hells that I've been to, that these people have come to get me out of.
But these planes live in now.
The one that we're currently in, correct, Adim, that we're trying to rid ourselves of. You got here. You know the secret of these amulets. Maybe we can help each other. We'll help you get out. You help us get out. We never have to see each other again. You're a smart man. You would have had to have been to be the leader of your crew. You command respect. Malachi looks over at Big Lou. That's our leader right there. He gets our respect.
We got more in common than we have different. But we ain't asking to change that overnight. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Maybe we can agree on that. We both know, probably the longer we're inside here, less chance we have of staying sane. We ain't got those fancy ways of navigating the mists. That was until we picked up a handful of these. What do you say? Make an alliance, try to figure out how the hell to get out of here. We go our way, you go your way. We'll make sure the vampire doesn't send you a sweet goodnight kiss. And you make sure you don't put one of your stakes into one of my boys' backs. What do you say to that?
40, you're muted.
Roland just lets out a fart.
I think he was trying to say something, but oh no, not.
Is he? Are you trying to say something?
Can you?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah.
Well, my headset, for some reason, the sound is like the mic has been just cutting out, so I have to unplug the USB and plug it back in, and then it fucking works. But anyways, as I was gonna say, Roland, before Van Richten can answer, Roland's been uncharacteristically quiet at this point. Before you answer, I just have one question. To the deer in the woods, is the hunter a monster? Even though he's just trying to provide? Monster is a relative term. To everyone, somebody's a monster. It's where you fall out on the scale.
Deer didn't kill my family.
No, but the hunters killed the deer's family.
Then you know the difference.
Persuasion flat.
Would suck if deer killed your family.
You just get killed by a deer, it's gonna suck.
Leave the old man Roland.
One thing I've learned with this group in my time with them has been that we may look like monsters, but I see us more like books. We all look different. We all have different insides, but they're all paper. It's all a story. And yes, we may look like monsters, so we're probably the bargain bin of books. Beat up, torn up, thrown on the side. We still read pretty good. And we still try to lead a fine line. And all we want to do is end well.
You can keep your books to yourselves. And he's gonna pull out his whip and he is going to strike up top across one of these stained glass. And he is going to attempt to get the fuck out of the room with my second nat one. Because I'm horrible.
Cord, can you read?
As long as it's got good pictures.
Okay.
And Cord, I read well, not good.
Oh my gosh.
Get the fuck out of here,
Wow.
dude. Get it.
Bye.
These are my rolls.
You can't write that. I mean, it happens.
These are my fucking rolls.
I had a thing I would try to do, but I don't know if it's even worth it with a nat 20 acrobatics. He's nimbly bimbly popping his way out of that room.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Richten.
I'll be honest, I was very proud of all of you. I thought that was quite possibly the calmest, most logical appeal we've ever made.
I don't know where the hell he thinks he's going.
Appeal only
Giant
works
floating castle.
if you're not blinded by hate. his ideals and his beliefs are so ingrained in his mind. All I could see was monsters.
Isn't it a cliff outside? Like,
Yeah.
in
I don't know where he's going. He doesn't know where he's going.
He doesn't know where he's going. But
Gods be with him.
It's hard to imagine the horrors that he's seen, though. We can only imagine.
Cordy's gonna try to peek out and see where the hell he went. Like, is that just?
Bro's gone, dude.
Dude just yeeted
Fucking-
off the fucking castle.
That is poof. NES smoke and the boss is gone.
Right.
Fuck me, dude. 1 to a fucking 20. You guys rolled so well. We're keeping
yeah,
up.
right?
Great conversation. I open up my mouth. Shit all over it.
Oh man, the 20 response is the best part. I mean, it's one thing for that one, because then there's like some room for us to do a thing, right? Not with like ninja moves out of there.
Swings out on his whip.
A fucking 35. Get out of here.
I have this great envision of him like thinking he's doing this great escape and he's just plummeting back to the fucking somewhere.
Yeah, yeet.
Leon, I'm proud of you. For the first time in this castle, someone said something to you, and you contained your rage. Growth is possible, my friend. And you epitomized that just now.
Yeah, well, might have got more info from him if I just swung him around by his feet and beat his head until he gave up, but
Honestly, I think that might have been the better play there.
Is what it
I feel
is.
like we might have fucked that one up.
But once he threatened Corvo, I figured it was best if I just kept my mouth shut, but just for good measure. And Leon's gonna run over to the window and just yell out the window, "If you come back and try to kill him, I'll fucking eat your face!
Missed just
Then you'll see who
squirrely.
the real monster is." Can't hurt, right? I mean, at this point.
It's a good intimidation try. I appreciated it. Feels
Malachi just shakes his head. Forget I said anything.
Cord will just pat him on the back. Good job. Good job.
well, he did leave his rucksack behind.
What an idiot.
Maybe we'll find some plot armor in there.
What the hell's that?
I mean, I don't know. The dream last night's got me all fucked up in the head. Well, there's probably something helpful in there since he bailed out the
If you
window.
need to go fill a flower pot up, you go do it outside. We're gonna try to not shit in this room. Hamrick did enough number 2s in the other. I don't want anybody taking any no plots over here.
Just gonna look at Cord.
Whatever. Let's see if there's anything in there that can help us. And Malachi's gonna open the bag.
There's one item
A bomb.
inside this,
Roll a dex save.
and it's mechanical.
A bomb.
And you feel what feels like a small hand. As you pull
Sensation.
a monodrone out of the bag.
The fuck's a monodrone?
Staring back out at you is the face of a small construct. One eye, hands and feet, a small rapier to its side. A monocle swung up and over to the left. A small set of derpy mechanical lips in front of you. And a little bit of a sash-like cape that goes across the side.
Is that missed time?
Hello, little one. You must have been in there a while.
It stands there frozen.
Maybe it needs batteries. Is there a controller? What?
Corvo,
What is?
come here.
I just tried to move my token on the Discord stream.
Malachi passes him over to Corvo. You try talking to him. You're a bit of a loner. This little guy seems like one too.
Like reach out and like tap it on the top of it. Like, hello? Anything in there?
No response as it stays there. Go ahead and roll an investigation check, both of you.
I think it's broken.
Oh, let's go.
Jesus.
By the way, that guy, the D4 is long gone. By the way, that was dispelled.
No, that's his investigation.
No,
That's his investigation.
investigation.
My bad.
I get that every single time.
Yeah, I understand. I was thinking about the other ones. As you look back, you can see old boy's just not wound.
Like pick it up, spinning it around. Oh, hold on. Start turning the crank on the back. You're like one of those like wind up little cars.
As you slowly
Till it won't crank anymore.
it begins to kick over a little bit. Wings unfurl from the back of it as its long, lanky legs and arms drop down. My name is Sequence.
I'm Corvo.
Pleasure to meet you, Corvo.
What do you do? What is your purpose?
My purpose. What is my purpose? I'm having trouble remembering that. Kind of looks down to its arms, legs, sees the rapier. Looks like I can certainly defend myself.
Curious as to what other skills you may have.
Holds up his other arm and begins to unravel. Huh. Final repair mechanism.
You can repair what? Machines? No.
Clock
Not
towers.
living.
I can repair clock towers.
Anyone got a clock tower that needs repairing?
A fully sentient automaton. Glorious. Malachi breaks out his book and starts writing down their sequence. And a good day to you, sir.
My job is to repair. That means yes. I'm here to repair Strahd's clock tower.
What purpose to repair Strahd's clock tower?
Purpose might be out of my realm. But for it to function again.
Do you remember who gave you this order?
No. I've been unwound for some time. Random access memory. Long gone.
Leon, do you remember where the clock tower is?
I knew a little bit about Strahd and his, but not really the layout of his castle. Like I said, I've only been in the one room we were in earlier when I met with him, and that was ages ago. But I believe there's a rumor of clockwork that runs his keep, does some kind of magic to it. I believe it involves gears and magic. I know that. I'm not really sure.
I think we may have just found our ticket out of here, boys.
Malachi grabs his pendant. With Sir Sequence and these, I think you might be right, Lou. Seeing as how our company decided to exit themselves from the premises, what do you say, boys? Up for another adventure?
Oh, absolutely. Let's not forget our carriage friend, though, before we leave.
Don't you worry. If Sir Sequence can do what he says he can do, we can bring this whole thing with us.
Oh boy.
You see,
You're saying we can move the island?
now I get it. That's why they were hunkered down here. They knew if they just came and killed Strahd, somebody else would just try to come and take over. The seat of power is literally its own seat of power. You bring the whole goddamn thing with you. I get it
Or are
now.
you suggesting we take the castle?
I'm certainly not flying away in my carriage anytime soon. And I'm fresh out of whips. God damn, that old boy's limber.
That was the rumor, the story that I remember. The castle can move. If that's what he can repair, it's possible.
Well, Cord, how's your shield arm?
Still tired, but might as well give it a few swings.
Kadeem?
I want to see what the hell this thing can do. This is very interesting to me. I've never met an automaton.
Roland? You have some fur growing out your ears. Just thought I'd let you know that, but you ready?
Not getting any younger.
Corvo?
course. Let's see what this castle can do.
Leon looks at Malachi. Another adventure, huh? And he's gonna reach down into his little satchel and takes that ring off of that little cross he had, and he's gonna put it back onto his finger and crack his knuckles. Well, I guess it really is till death do we part, huh?
I would be happy to show you the way.
I think your band of misfits is ready. Sir Sequench? At your leisure, sir.
To the main mechanism chamber we shall go.
As he sheathes his rapier to his side and kind of flips that sash. He's totally got a Jar Jar kind of walk to him a little bit.
Dude, this is totally missed time from Loki. This is totally missed time.
Anybody need to pick anything up? Looks like we're moving with a little guy.
If no one else is, Cord will grab the Van Richten satchel just to have it. It's a little bag.
Anyone else?
Sir Sequench. A moment, sir.
Yes.
At your service.
We've been in this castle for a while. There wouldn't happen to be any rooms you have access to that we can look at things that could possibly help us along the way, is there?
I'm not programmed for this castle proper. Only
Seeing
programmed
what you next.
to take care of the mechanical room.
Mechanical room. Okay. Just thought I'd ask. There's a lot we have to explore. We much appreciate all the help you're giving us. That's all I had. You may continue.
Nods his head and begins walking off.
Well, we better stay caught up with him.
It's like this bumbling little bundle of joy bouncing through this dark, dingy hallway. Off to the mechanical room I go.
And it's creepy because it just walks into the mist. It's unaffected. Just cring. Oh my god. So you really got to keep up on its ass. Survival check. Who's the first one? As you see that mist for the first time. And you're like, oh, do I walk into it? Oh god. Oh no.
Not me.
Oh no. And Corvo, you just completely lose him in the mist. Gone.
We have to learn how to activate these.
Is everyone? I can't see a goddamn thing in here. What?
Amulet on.
It's this way, guys.
Is everybody still here?
I feel here.
Seems like we've been walking down this hallway forever. Who the hell's on point up there? Everybody just stop what they're doing.
Thought Spork was ahead of me.
Sir Sequence, are you there? Shit. Son of a bitch.
Thought these amulets were supposed to remove the mist.
And it does. We have little pockets around us.
That's it.
We're huddled up. Some creepy artwork in the middle of the hallway. The creaks and groans of this castle. No idea where we're at. We've taken left and right hand turns so far. We're in a bad spot.
Well,
It's fine.
if I was a clock tower, I'd be all the way up top. So,
Wait, let's stop. Think about where we are. Take a moment. As Malachi tries to perceive the correct direction.
He never said into the clock tower. He said he was going to the mechanical room. Does that mean the clock tower?
I mean, you gotta work on the clock somewhere, right? Why not it be at the clock tower?
Oh, this is all magical BS stuff, right? It's like in the walls, making things move. Like, it's... I don't know how that works. Could it be an upside down thing? Like it's out the bottom?
Haven't you guys ever walked through fog before?
I mean, yeah, but this isn't normal fog, is it?
God damn it, Corvo. Figured the vampire gets us lost in a vampire's castle? Come on.
I mean, it's not like it's my castle.
It's kind of poetic if you think about it.
It might become my castle at this rate eventually. I mean, yeah, not my castle.
Gentlemen, I got no way of tracking this guy down. I hope somebody's got something.
Because I really don't have shit. Man, I wish he'd been hunters marked.
What's walk so damn fast for that little guy? Shit.
Ivan.
Maybe if we yell.
Jesus Christ, this music sounds identical to a Super Mario Brothers Boo Dungeon.
Yes, it does.
Being that Sir Sequence is a construct, and Malachi can summon Ezekiel,
Oh,
and he understands what that magic feels like. Malachi is going to detect magic to detect traces of Sir Sequence.
I like it. I like it. Go ahead and roll spell attack.
All right, D20 plus 8.
Nice.
19.
19. DC 18 on this bad boy. It's like small blue footprints to you, Malachi. As you can see them in the mist. It is your guiding light right now.
All right, guys. He gives off the same energy as Ezekiel. I can track him. Follow me.
Lead the way, man.
You are now on point. Going through the mist, taking left, rights, upstairs. A corridor that feels like you're going upstairs 5, 6, 7 floors. Roll another spell attack.
$15.
15.
I have a D6 I can add to it. 18.
Just getting you back up to 18. For a second, you lose yourself.
Oh, it's over there. It's this way. Sorry, gents. Lost it for a second there. He's hard to track. It's not like Ezekiel.
Roland's gonna put his hand on your shoulder real quick. Malachi, calm your mind. In case you have to make another one, I am gonna cast guidance on you.
Oh, let's go. You can hear that clock strike. You feel that he's already got to be messing with stuff. You're close. One last check.
Guidance is a +4.
D4.
24.
Nice.
24. You begin to hear just loud chunks of metal. Tung, tung, things dropping down. You take another right and you take a step. Whoa, as you pull your foot back. Dexterity saving throw. As that mist parts, you look down and you can see Sir Sequench. Oh good, you finally caught back up.
Oh my god, this is cool. This map is amazing.
Yo, the sound effects when stuff is falling.
Yeah, ambient is very cool.
Wow.
I love this map so much.
Thank you, Cap, for this.
You're welcome.
Sir Sequench, it may be easy for you to walk around here, but we are much bigger than you are.
Of course.
Forgive me. I went ahead and started early.
You might want to watch your head, though.
I see that. Well, gentlemen, we're here. I never thought I'd say this, but watch for falling cogs.
How long do you think it'll take you, Sequence?
That's a good question. It's in pretty bad shape. Not gonna lie.
Is there anything we can do to help you?
Sounds like an old elevator's about to explode. We're gonna do an intelligence check for him.
I'm afraid I can't provide an ETA. This place is in bad shape.
But I did manage to fix this. I should sound a bit clearer now.
Oh, wow, yeah. Coming in real clear now. Do you have something in your throat?
Rusted gears. It's been a while since I've been turned on.
Malachi leans over to Edom. Constructs don't have throats.
Whatever he did sounds better now.
Squirt some WD-40 in there.
So, can you use some of our help? Or do you have this?
I should have a clear pathway for you. The main compartment. May just want to watch a few of these loose gears falling.
Okay. Well, do you need to lead the way, or are you standing back and keeping working on?
I'll be working right here. But this pathway looks sturdy.
Follow the gears.
Corvo.
Edom will take a step that way.
All
I
right.
think you might be up.
You guys have to slide down this first cog
Oh boy.
to get down.
Oh, bother, I didn't sign up for this shit, I can tell you that.
Dong. Who's gonna be first?
Leon will just unfurl his wings
Oh jeez.
and glide down.
All right, go ahead and give me that athletics check.
That one.
Yeah.
Go ahead and glide yourself to wherever you like to land.
Well, how far down are these cogs?
Looks like we're at about a 20-foot cog. This is about 15 foot down to the first one.
Alright. So I will, if I jump, it'll give me more height.
I'm just picturing Squid Games here with the last panel floor.
So I'm gonna jump.
God damn.
I'm gonna jump a minimum of 37 feet into the air. Which will extend my glide by whatever double that is. Plus my standard 30 feet, so I don't know. Or no, plus the double
like
the
100
15.
foot?
So yeah, it's quite freaking long. So you know what, I'll land like I'll go out to here, say.
Jesus.
As you land down on to this gear. There it is. I think just a little bit more. Yes. Yes, that's the spot. What's your footwork? As gears begin spinning.
Oh dear God.
Oh, jeez.
I need you to roll a perception check, Leon.
$17.
As you hear those bells ring out. System beginning to work. You also see eyes.
Oh crap! What?
And you see this snake-like motion, almost like a centipede, curling up between the gears. As you see this mechanism wrapping itself up and around. As the clock tower comes online, so does pieces of its mechanism. A small ancient construct back behind you begins fitting gears back into place. Perception check for the Guardian of Gears.
Oh, so close to that one.
Seeing this in time, I'm gonna let you roll a stealth check.
Oh shit.
Oh, let's go!
Let's go.
As Leon hits the ground, he instantly freezes his body into like his stone form, like not moving an inch. Just doesn't even look like he's breathing.
Okay,
Just
Drax.
no noise. If I don't move, yes.
And you just hold. Is that what you do? You just stay hidden?
I'm just gonna not move.
As Sir Sequence turns around and sees, oh bother. This isn't good.
I take it these aren't friends of yours?
They look like they know much more about this place than I do.
I thought you were the boss of this place.
No. Everything I learned at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
Oh, jeez.
That's a joke. There are mechanics that are moving that I don't have control of. This isn't good. No, this isn't good at all. No. As you begin to start spinning, Leon, I need you to make a athletics or acrobatics ability check.
Oh,
19. You were able to hang on in this, holding those gears, but you're having to pull your hands up from where they were as they're going in between. Hot potato.
Gentlemen, we're gonna have to help our boy at some point in time.
As another one of these constructs is going to pop up, looking over at Sir Sequence.
Seeing Leon getting surrounded, Orville's just gonna look back at the rest of the group like, we gotta do something. What I want to try to do is I want to try to jump onto this here and run out and jump back down onto here.
All right.
remember how many times your last vampire fell down holes, right?
Does my spider climb ability help me out on this?
No doubt. Welcome to Castlevania, bitches.
I didn't want to outright say it, so I was like, there's a rumor about like, I just finished watching Castlevania the other night.
Oh, hell yeah. In my head canon, Castle Dracula, Strahd always has the mechanical room, dude. It's too iconic.
It was a very good series, I think, too. It had awesome like animated fights in it.
All right. So acrobatics check first.
All right.
Trying to get down to this wheel.
$22.
22. You will succeed. Go ahead and land yourself on this gear. As you hit.
As I jump from the first gear down, is there, I don't even know if it would be possible. Is there any way I can try to do this stealthily to land next to him?
You can certainly try.
I'm going to try. As I leap off that gear and go down.
That 20 was right there.
Right there.
You are going to land on this first gear right over here.
Yep.
This construct starts moving straight towards you. Go ahead and place yourself here. We're going to put everybody in the initiative order on that mark.
Am I able to use a second wind card at this point, or since we're still in the castle, not?
No, you can use the second win card.
Okay.
I thought I took care of yours in the morning, though. You should have no points of exhaustion. I gave you lesser restoration.
I still had one because of the bad dream. I didn't get anything after that, as far as I was aware.
No, I mean, you went to bed with 1 point of exhaustion, correct? And you kept your point.
I went to bed with 2.
Oh, you went to bed with 2. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, you took me from 3 to 2, and then I went to bed with 2. All right. Before combat, can I burn that second win card?
Absolutely.
All right.
Seeing shit go sideways.
Because I feel I'm gonna need all those ability checks.
I'm glad I didn't opt to glide all the way to the other side.
Okay,
I'd be like,
so you guys have a hard cutoff time at 12.
Your time.
Yeah.
12 your time.
Yes,
Okay.
12 my time. So you guys got 22 minutes. So hopefully you guys can get a first round, and then you're gonna get teased waiting for this.
Can we roll our initiative now?
Yes, you can roll your initiatives. You should be in.
Let's go.
I am dead last with that nat 1 on initiative.
Hey,
Oh, you got a tie.
twinsies.
A 7.
Might just get beat up for the first round.
I mean, maybe they won't see me. I'm still very quiet right here. My nat 20 stealth. I'm just gonna.
You're spinning around in a circle like a rock, just a boulder sitting there.
I rolled 2 nat 20s in a row, didn't I?
Warp was on a damn treadmill now. He's just jogging in places. This thing's spinning underneath him.
Oh, damn. Rolled a 1 on the item. Boo.
All right.
Yeah, keep those up. Keep them up.
Okay.
Oh, no, let's go the other way. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Okay. I'll take all of that.
0.
Wow.
There were 2 nat 1s in there for them.
Cogstructs.
All right.
I have a voice, I swear.
Let's see here. I'll take rolling form out.
Oh, I wasn't in werewolf form when I came.
Yeah,
into
I know.
this.
I have tokens set there because eventually people get to things.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Idum definitely sees this shit going on. All right, well, time for old buddy Balrador to come back out to play. As Balrador takes form in the mechanical room.
Corvo, it is your turn. I will explain the mechanics of this room. It is up to Sir Sequench to try to help you with reverting these gears. Right now, it's the most difficult to move. DC's varying in between gears. It is a super pain in the ass to get where you're going at the moment, but Sir Sequence can help. So you think of ways as a player, if you have magic or other means that may assist Sir Sequence, you could affect the terrain of combat by aiding them, or you fight with 1,000,000 checks. Corvo, the floor is yours.
I don't have too much magic.
You have like potent aptitude die, don't you?
Negative.
Or some kind of psychic die?
Oh, yeah. Oh, just, he jumped out here for one reason. To go and help Leon. So while he's, jogging in place on this giant treadmill, you're gonna see he's just gonna focus, and those daggers are gonna show up in his hand, and he is just gonna throw the dagger at this construct right next to Leon.
Throwing at the cogstruct. Let's go.
A 13.
13 does not hit.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take the bonus action, the offhand attack.
Oh, there you go.
22.
22 will hit.
Nice.
For 15, counting the sneak attack, because Leon's right next to it, so 15 total. 6 psychic, whatever sneak is.
15 total. Psychic dagger stuck in the back.
That was action, bonus action. I'm just gonna try to move over here somewhere on that cog. Whatever's involved in movement.
You just disappeared. Oh, there you are.
A little
Okay.
higher, yeah.
Okay, so you want to move up that cogwheel?
Mm-hmm.
You got to get the timing right. Timing's going to be an acrobatics check. It's a 50-50. You just need to be above a 10.
I have a plus 11. I have a plus 11, so.
You would probably be good at this.
Boom, you get your timing right. Now you need to make your run with the gear so you can make an athletics with advantage.
Oh boy. Athletics.
I'm set.
It's all right. You're going to be able to get to the end of that gear. Acrobatics, once again, is you're going to make your jump.
Oh,
25.
25, land on any of those lower gears that you wish.
All right. I'll try with my token on freaking Discord again.
Were you trying to come down or stay up there?
No, I'm gonna come down there. To right there.
Bam. Gonna be able to land on that gear just fine. You're towards the middle. You don't need to make a dexterity saving throw because you're not on the edge.
That'll be my turn.
Oh, I got to officially start combat.
Start badass combat, you mean? This is so freaking cool.
Now you understand me going, fuck, I want to play D&D so bad tonight. Just go away.
Just go away.
Just go away, not breathing. This is one of those started initiatives where you're honestly like, oh dear God. Oh dear God. This is climbing the fucking rope in gym class. Oh dear God. Can I do it today? Inam, it is your turn.
All right. I am going to make my way over to this little corner up here. Seemed like that should have been unobstructed to get up there.
Yep, you can do that.
All right. And then seeing this construct down here, we're gonna pop an Eldritch Blast off on it and see what we get.
So he just starts blasting.
So I just came in a blast. 17 hit.
17 does not hit.
Oh, inspiration, that shit.
Wow.
D6.
I will not be resisted.
There's a 19 hit.
19 hits.
Okay.
Which one are you hitting?
This closest one here, and
All right.
I specifically moved this way because I am going to be doing repelling blast on this Eldritch Blast.
10 feet.
To try to push it back 10 feet. So first one, max damage. Let's go.
Let's go. Max damage. Hot shit.
Second shot coming in. Oh, come on. Fuck it. I'll do an inspo. D8 again. Or not a D8, or not a D6, a D8 this time. Burn them all. Burn them all.
Burning the big dice.
And then moving another repelling blast to try to knock it off. I don't know if that gets me. If we go based off a 10-foot each blast, that should push it off the edge. But your call as to how you want to do that.
It's a big guy. I'm gonna make a save.
So I was suspecting that. So bonus action, telekinetic shove, seeing it there right on the edge, trying to do one last telekinetic shove.
It'll still get a save, so you don't
Yeah,
need.
for sure. I'm just hoping to reduce that D or make its DC higher,
Increase the
or
DC.
however you want to do it.
Do you want a DM assistance?
Yes.
Your hex is what you want to use.
I was gonna. Okay. Then we'll just do the check, and I will hex later then.
Or
No, you want a bonus action hex.
That's what I'm saying. So we'll let it do its check normally, and I will use the hex as my bonus
maybe
action.
you want to hex first and hex an attribute of his that might.
Because you get to pick what stat.
Trying to pave this bridge here, fellas.
Assistance needed badly. Very,
Car
very
Ramrod,
badly.
do you need assistance?
What time is it,
Bear
guys?
fucker.
Fair
Yes.
fucker.
We will be hexing, and we will make. I think we said strength was the check it was gonna make.
On this, with it being shoved, honestly, strength or dexterity, but I'm gonna let it go for either one of them. Like,
So we'll do dexterity because there are more spells that have dex checks than strength checks.
yeah, I'm gonna let it apply to them on being shoved off of a gear, whether it's
Cool.
them being close and grabbing or whether
Right.
it's them trying to catch their feet. Either one, I'm gonna give them disadvantage on it.
And remind me, Warlock. We said they get an additional spell. They get a spell slots based off their proficiency bonus. Correct?
Yes, that's how we're running them.
Yep. Okay. Hex. It is now hexed.
All right.
With a disadvantage on dex saves.
Okay, so the difference on this one, it's going to be close to the edge on this, not completely going off. So it's going to try to grab as it falls off. If it's got a chance to grab, it'll grab. If it just gets blown completely, it'll try dex to save it.
Okay. So then, can you let me change that to strength?
No, I told you it's applied over the top. I'm
Got
just
it.
letting you know how their mechanic works because they are better at one than the other.
Got it.
They are stronger than what they are dexterous. So the more you're able to push, the more you're rewarded.
Got it.
All right, strength, disadvantage, DC to stay up on this bad boy. We're setting it, since it is moving, DC 16.
Okay.
Here goes.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, let's go!
Let's go.
not so hard. You just gotta send them back down to the depths where they belong.
That one is gone, disappears into the darkness.
Yeah, we don't know what that does, but it's off that pedestal now.
Well,
That is
a lot.
action, bonus action, turn, or movement turn over.
Let's
Sorry
go.
for eating up so much time.
Get to make a private roll on that. Noted.
I changed a lot of what I was going to do, Feisty. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I had my turn all planned out. Now I don't know.
All right.
Hey,
Shit. All right. So what I am going to attempt to do I'm going to attempt to slow down the gears by casting Ice Storm. Don't know if that works.
Make it harder to walk.
You can certainly fucking try.
Hey,
I'm gonna put ice all over this metal. I'm gonna cover this metal with ice. help everyone out.
I'm not gonna put it underneath you. Just chill out.
Oh, they're gonna chill out, all right.
that laugh.
But I'm gonna center it here. It's got a 20-foot radius.
You sure you don't want to dump grease on it?
I don't have grease. And they all have to make deck saves.
Give me 1 second on this.
give me 1 second.
Give me some minutes on this. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Did Leon die in an epic battle against Strahd? No, he slipped on some ice that Roland
And
made,
fell off the gears.
fell into a clockwork gear, and died.
Well, don't run into ice and you'll be alright.
I'll try not to.
Oh, you know, I just realized what this was. You know what this reminds me of is the Lionsgate intro.
Lionsgate
For the
intro.
Lions.
How big is this?
20-foot radius, so that'd be what, 40 foot across.
Okay, this is like almost all gears. Oh my god.
Right here. Attempting to hit these three.
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage. Are they gonna make what saves?
Deck saves, or they take half.
I
but
need you to
still-
go ahead and pull out a template for me, so it can be placed.
What do you mean by that? I don't...
Spell template.
You wanted to hit all three, right?
Yes.
Hold on 1 second. I
Are you
got
making it for him?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
I don't know what you mean by it.
I got
Alright.
you. You want 20? It's 20
Now,
foot.
here, you guys, you're making it more difficult on yourself. All you got to do is go to your spell book. You're casting what's the spell again?
Ice Storm.
Ice Storm. All right.
Well, I don't have this spell, but it's like that. That would be a 20 foot.
That's a 20-foot
Radius.
diameter or radius.
Yeah, 5, 10.
It
15.
is a 20-foot radius.
What level spell is it?
4.
Yeah, you won't be
No.
able to get all. You won't be able to get all three, I don't think.
Your measurement, it should be twice as big.
Yeah.
Right. 20-foot
Yeah.
radius is 40 foot across.
Yeah.
It's a 40-foot cylinder. Yeah.
Yeah, so it should extend out another 10 feet.
That's weird.
Oh my god, I'm just making circles everywhere now.
Go ahead, delete yours. Delete yours.
Gotcha.
Say it should be able to hit all three.
I don't know why that measuring tool was doing that then. Because normally that's correct.
Yeah, the measuring tool that you used was a 20-foot diameter instead of a 40-foot diameter. That's all.
Now I can't get it to place templates.
And the weird thing is I put it right on the corner of that mob and it said 20 foot there.
Go ahead and delete
So
yours. Just delete yours.
Correct. Oh, it's already gone.
Now somebody's got theirs up.
That's
Oh,
not
no, that's just a measurement
Gotcha.
tool.
All right. So we got 40 foot, right?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Oh yeah. See, I knew we were good.
All right, you let me know which one of these is what you're looking for. You pinpoint, ping me where you want that center.
Right here.
All right, center right here. All right,
So it hits all three of them.
okay, so this
That's
first
what I'm
one,
going for.
dexterity saving throw. This guy, he is prone. Sunk. Down on the ground. Dexterity saving throw over here for this guy. They are prone as well. Big boy cannot be knocked prone.
Oh, that's a bitch.
He's got too many legs, Dan. Lieutenant Dan.
He's got too many legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Dexterity saving throw for damage.
Fails.
He'll take.
So it's 12 cold and 7 bludgeoning.
All right.
And that entire area is now difficult terrain.
Those gears freeze up currently.
Thank you.
So they are currently frozen. But now they have an extreme DC on top of them with the ice to land prone. So there's still a DC 18 that's on top of them, and you slide.
Oh God.
For the moment.
Just don't go jogging out on the ice.
Is that a concentration?
All right, total damage 19.
Nah. Let me look.
All right, they will all take 19 points of damage.
It is not concentration. It's just instantaneous.
Oh, that one boy didn't have a whole lot of HP. Let's go.
It only turns into difficult terrain until the end of my next turn. So it'll disappear after a turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's gonna lock those up for one turn. Those gears are stoic. Let's go.
Till the end of my next turn.
In your next turn, penguin slide.
See, that's what I was trying to do, was freeze up the gears.
Nice. Good play.
But now they're icy.
So that froze up all the gears because they're all connected, or just the ones?
Template. Look at your template. That's
Okay,
what's frozen.
Just the template. Got it.
Mhm.
That's what I want to confirm.
Yes, sir. All right. Any movement for you, old man?
For now, I'll stick where I'm at.
All right. That's going to be the end. Hard cut 12, guys. We're going to pick up in this spot.
Oh my gosh.
Next session you guys put on the books. You guys get them on there. We'll get her done.
This is what we're doing. Oh jeez.
Let's go.
Madness.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
That was so good.
Great story tonight, though.
Yeah.
So far, guys.
Nicely done. All good art.
I can't believe Van Richten is just out as fast as he was in. Like, he's gone.
Maybe we meet up later. Maybe we don't.
Maybe he changes his mind. Maybe he heard my warning out the window when I yelled, and
Maybe he's still plummeting.
he's just still falling.
No.
Too funny.
Oh,
But
love you
thank for the
guys.
cards tonight, guys. Big
Yes.
love for that.
Thanks for hanging out with us, chat.
Oh yeah.
Survive the Monday. We'll see you for Tuesday for Witchlight. Much love, everybody.
Have a good night.